Hope you're doing well today. Welcome back to Hogwarts. I'm not going to waste too much time getting into it. Today's going to be about clearing out our quest log, doing some exploration, doing some discovery. All of these main quests I want to get through. I want to do the dueling wands. I want to take care of this to get Expelliarmus. That seems like a very useful ability. And we're just going to kind of go be a wizard today, so let's go exploring, seeing if we can figure out where we can find some combat, see what these other new classes have in store for us, and maybe we'll pick up a few more side quests along the way. One of the things that I am hoping to do is, and maybe I'll do this early, I want to take care of the quest that exists. That dude has like candy or something. I want to take care of the quest in the common room that we have seen a couple of times and have been, I don't know, neglecting.
Revelio.
So we're going to take care of that. But one of the things I learned, or have kind of intuited over time, is when you use the Revelio spell, it appears that you can hear when it clicks on something, that little ching chime. And that will let us know that there is something to go find. Something I'm not sure of is if the dings that appear when, like, the flu powder areas are revealed, even the ones that I've already found, if that's going to give me a false positive every time or not. But we'll figure that out as we go. Do it. Yeah, you're not going to do it. That's right. I'm going to get that statue.
Spare a moment? I could use your help.
Yeah, let's talk to this guy.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
I suppose it must seem that way. I'm not sure it's justified. It's often been a matter of circumstance.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case, you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
He's not Slytherin, so we'll be nice.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
It is pretty funny.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
What sort of plants should I expect in the hidden herbology corridor?
I haven't a clue. But have you seen the kinds of plants Professor Garlic grows? If the previous professor was anything like her, I'd imagine they're not exactly harmless.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Nice. Okay. So, we have a quest to go exploring somewhere we're not supposed to be.
Herbology corridor.
That could be fun.
Sounds intriguing.
Oh, here we are in the main hall. Yeah. Where's the other... Oh. Is this one of those wait things where I have to,
You should hear Sharp's divination.
Oh, there you are. What's up, buddy?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating. The mystery?
Lumos! That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh, I know that place. That's the unctuous unction guy. He's like right over here. Yeah, he's down here to the left.
This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that.
Yes.
I almost had a treasure once, from my grandmother.
Oh, what was it?
An enchanted hourglass. It would flow quite pure.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Potions.
And what happened with the hourglass? Why wasn't it yours in the end?
Lenora! I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Good stuff. I guess I'm going to be looking for those mirrors around Hogwarts now.
Oh dear.
What are you?
I shall get in trouble for this.
Not sure. Maybe it has to do with you.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. I may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Amit told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Amit tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
Alright, so we just gotta go into the library here and maybe not make so much noise and Accio ourselves a bunch of stuff.
I have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only
Yeah,
4 more to go.
that's easy. Oh, sorry buddy, I thought those were my books. Helpful. Not what we're looking for, but helpful.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students see that? I can appreciate how
I don't suppose it's in the restricted section, is it? That would make sense, but it would also be a little weird.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd
Oh,
want this
that's
back
that.
too if I were her.
Yeah, just a choice. We're not gonna read that or look at it too deeply. I mean, I know it's probably just like a game thing of like a hook somewhere, or it might lead to something, I don't know, but you know, we're making game choices here, and I still want to have some integrity, so we're just gonna tuck that away and not delve into Cressida's private life. That's what the wiki is for. Ah, one of these.
Lumos.
No, I'm glad we did that check, or that quest. That was over here on the other side of the room. Like long ways. Yeah, I can see the painting.
Revelio.
The old librarian. One of the first librarians of Hogwarts is depicted here. Rumor is that he had no tolerance whatsoever for noisy students, and was known for his liberal use of the silencing charm at the slightest sneeze. Well, that's not very nice. Lumos. Let's get this little guy back. Oops. I should,
Lumos.
yeah, we'll just give one full-throated one there. It's for quest. They'll understand. There we go. All right. We are still one page or one book short, so let's get searching. Seems like there's a room in there, like a whole other section. I don't think it would be in here, but just maybe. Gonna give it a check. Yeah. I don't know what that sound is, but I don't like it. Yeah, I can already tell this is not going to be where it is, specifically because I can see the yellow dots kind of trailing me back, and if it was down here, it would probably give me a better indicator that it is. Hopefully I'm just not seeing it and it's not like hidden underneath another book trying to escape or something, or somebody grabbed it and they're reading it or something. I don't know. We'll see. Where you at, book? As I'm running around here, I'm spamming my right click button quite a bit, or my right thumbstick on the controller, just hoping I can get a target lock on something.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students...
Oh, I like that. I completely agree with her. One of my favorite quotes is a Neil Gaiman quote in which he says, somebody tweeted at him or said to him, "You write as if you believe words have actual, literal magic within them." To which he responded, I can write words that make people I've never met thousands of miles away laugh with joy or cry in anguish. And if you don't think that's magic, then you don't appreciate words. Or he said it much more, eloquently and poetically and respectfully than I probably could recall it here, but it gave me a really good appreciation for the power of words and how well put together words can turn hearts and minds.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief. Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
Heck yeah, I agree. Alright, now what do I do with you? I imagine it's just casting some sort of spell on you, but which one is it? Let's just go through the gambit until we get it right. Maybe it's this. Harry, did you make the goblet catch on fire? Dumbledore asked calmly. Hey, it is. Heck yeah, goblet of fire.
Frankly, I'd rather limit the excursions.
Ooh, what are you? Oh, it's just, okay. It's still cool. Just treasure, though.
Revelio.
Good deal. Alright, moving on.
Reparo. Revelio.
Oh, that's another one of the fires. Let's go cast Incendio.
Incendio.
Alright, I'm starting to get it.
Revelio.
That Levioso statue we cast on in the library. I've seen a couple of those, so it looks like it's different statues have different spells to cast. Gotta keep an eye out for that. Oh, this is the, we're outside. You know what? I'm gonna put a quick kibosh on the whole Herbology quest, and we're gonna go and see if we can muster up a little bit of combat, specifically because I want to get the Expelliarmus stuff taken care of. And I think that where we are in the game, it's just, it shouldn't be too hard just to get out here and find something, right? I can't imagine there's not enemies in the world. Although maybe not so many at the Quidditch Cup. We might have to go off the beaten path a bit. Harry Potter took on the Forbidden Forest at like year 2, and we're pretty good at things, so I'm not too worried if we run into like a couple of spiders or a wolf here or there, maybe just like a couple dudes, but we're not going to take on anything crazy like, I don't know what, oh, what is that? I don't know what you are, but let's go fight you.
What was that?
Oh, poachers, okay. Reparo is not what I wanted to cast there.
Seems I was mistaken.
Never understood, Lord. All they do is interfere with making success of yourself.
Slippery little shrike, aren't you? Someone's going to... Oh, the anticipation.
There we go. I probably want to just ancient magic them down, because I just want to do the stuff, which is probably easier to do it when there's less of them alive.
Tricky little cape flapper.
Ow, rude.
Incendio!
Oh, I do have to cast that 5 times. I guess I'm not gonna have the, they don't have the HP for me to do the full quest.
Incendio! Rookwoods don't go down easy! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Protect Confringo! Stupid, too slow! I shall kill you for this when I get down from here! Really? It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Yeah, leave them alone. Alright, I want to check my progress. I think that was 2 casts. Yeah, and 9 dodges? Okay. So we are getting credit for the dodges, even if it doesn't prompt for a dodge, and you're supposed to protect. So just 1 more of those, and then let's go find something else to kind of beat down with Incendio. And that should get us our next big spell.
Levioso! Incendio! Incendio! Levioso! Incendio! Yes!
Alright, that should do it, right? Nice. Okay. Oh, goes during the day. So I have to do like a wait rest or something and then go see her and maybe have some more dialogue or something. But still, that's pretty cool. All right, let's get back to Hogwarts. I don't have to run this whole thing. Let's fast travel this. Jeepers. I just want to get rid of the waypoint. Oh my god, UI please. UI please help. Unreal. Alright, let's make our way back over to the, somewhere generally around this courtyard. And then we should be able to make our way to the, yeah. Man, that is I gotta get better at that menu. I feel like fast travel is gonna be much more important as the game gets later and later. And we are struggling through that UI. Holy. Oh, look at this little guy. Oh, look at you. You rule. Yeah, you just keep on keeping on, little guy.
Incendio!
Yeah, I meant that to be Accio.
Accio!
Kind of have to figure out, really where all of these things live, as far as spells and categories and hotkeys. What I'll probably do is figure out 2 or 3. Yeah, that's not gonna fix. That's not persistent. What I'm gonna need to do is figure out like 2 or 3 spells that go in each of the 4 cardinal directions and swap them in as I need them, but also figure out like which of those spells I'm going to need when, so that I don't have pairings or groupings on the same hotkey that I'm going to intrinsically want to use at the same time. So, okay, we can incendio this. I gotta figure that out, but I think that as the game goes on, that's the kind of thing that, like, we'll get more comfortable with what we want to cast and what we want to set up with that. For now, we're just kind of still doing the intuitive route. Alright, let's find ourselves some potions, or proof.
This must be the entrance to the hidden Herbology corridor. Incendio!
Okay, so that's the way in. So we want to go the other direction. Nope. Maybe?
Accio!
No. Okay. You cannot take the torch.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Ah, okay. So that's what the torches are going to be for. Oh, I both love and hate that sound effect. That's really well done. It shouldn't be wet. Why is it wet?
Incendio!
I imagine lighting all of these is a good thing for later. Ah, yeah. Okay.
Lumos.
So now I don't really need the torch. Or the wand. But it's still nice to have. And then this is, yeah, that door was right there, so we can just keep on going here as though we never left the path.
It seems the devil's snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Oh, not good.
Lumos.
There we go.
Incendio! Lumos.
I'm just making sure there's nothing like extra here to grab. Gear slots are full. Brown palmette scarf. Okay. So do I get the scarf? I don't. Yeah, okay. Yeah, brown palmette scarf. Good. So, I probably should sell off things before I pick up any more gear. So we'll be mindful of treasure chests and stuff that we go past. But we'll also have to make a mental note of them and remind ourselves to come back to them later if there's anything of note.
Lumos.
Although that might be the end of this. I don't know how much more dungeon we have here.
Lumos. I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio! Lumos. Incendio.
Oh boy, am I about to fight you?
Lumos.
You actually don't seem that angry. Can I just... Is there another way? Oh no. There's just a very creepy collection of pots. Just gonna kind of ease up to you. Good plan. Okay, yeah. You don't seem too upset. Oh. Oh, I can just... Okay. Thank you. Sorry for, fire. You know. Oh, it's friendly. Okay. We're good. What a guy. You're so cute. Alright, let's get out of here. Yeah, I do not want to open that treasure chest right now because I do not have the inventory space for whatever's in there. Alright, before we go any further, am I able to just, like, go to Hogsmeade and sell? Because that would be really convenient. Oh, I can. Oh, that's nice. Let's do that.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I suppose, before I sell, I should make sure I have on what I want to have on. I can't imagine there is a good reason to hold on to any specific types of gear, especially with such a finite storage. But, if we learn a lesson about that, I'm sure it will be soon enough in the game that we don't lose anything overly useful or necessary. There we go. And we're set. Now we can pretty much sell everything that we're not wearing.
Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. I hope to see you again. Farewell.
We're still pretty poor, but we're not hyper poor now. That's pretty nice. It's time to prove. Okay, yeah. Little guy has the final round of the tournament set up. That might be something to go do. I'm just going to take a second here and clear out all of these and make sure that there's nothing like super useful that I've just neglected. Alright, so we're going to drop this kid off his stuff, and then we're going to go make our way over to the dueling grounds, and we will fight some kids with crossed wands, we'll do the other training, and then we should be set for stuff.
Prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkeen for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show Everett how ridiculous that nickname was. Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkeen for me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to wait to daytime, or maybe it's just sit in the circle, but let's go do this stuff quick. We'll do this, and then we'll take classes, and then after classes we can go to the, not-size Wagadoo situation.
Revelio.
Haunted toilets. Basically, Peeves messes with you if you're here. Man, I hope we get a positive interaction with Peeves at some point in this game. I think he's an interesting character. I see the value in having that character around, like that jester, get in your way nonsensical thing. Especially with a bunch of young impressionable students, like, it's a good way of teaching them restraint against getting lost in the nonsense, and being able to look through someone who's, like, distracting you. But at the same time, he does legitimately hurt people's grades and, like, hold them back and stuff, so maybe be a little bit more tactful, Peeves. Maybe just a bit. Yeah, it's just wait wherever you go. We'll wait until daytime. Alright, little guy, what do you got for me?
Hello, Lucan. I'd like to practice with the training dummy.
Excellent idea. This time will be a bit more of a challenge. Ready?
That'd be brilliant.
Wonderful. I'll set things up. Remember to cast all the spell combinations before the dummy lands again. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
Good one!
Well, that was kind of convenient for what I had set up.
Accio. Incendio.
That's it!
Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Heck yeah.
Excellent form! Impressive wand work. I'd hate to face you in a duel.
Thanks, Lucan. You've been a great help.
Oh, stop. Don't make me blush. Seriously, well done. Training dummies will think twice before challenging you again. Plus, you'll be even more formidable in crossed wands. Other duelists had better beware.
Alright,
Hello,
let's do
Lucan.
this crossed wands.
Is the final round of crossed wands ready?
Big match today. It all comes down to this. The moment that we find out if your training and dedication is enough to win it all. Ready for a shot at glory?
I certainly am.
Brilliant. Are you dealing with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get started.
Alright, let's get it.
That's the spirit.
Oh man, 4 on 2? 4 on 2, are you kidding me? Alright, let's go, Sebastian. We got this. Yep, and now there's red shields against Incendio. That's pretty good.
Incendio!
Protego! Stupid!
Incendio! Leviosa! Come on! Accio!
Ringo! Stupid one! Stupid one!
Oh, okay. I actually did not see that coming in, so that's on me.
They made a crap's breakfast out of you that round. Care to try again?
A corrupt's breakfast.
Very well.
What a
Good luck
kid.
out there.
Alright, let's actually focus up here and, like, turn ourselves up to 11 a bit. Oh, that is not it. Gotta get out of the way. Get these guys, get Sebastian in the middle here. Get him taking a hit or two. Isolate, get rid of at least one of these guys. I have one potion left of... There's a lot... Oh yeah, the range. I gotta make use of those parries. I think that's the trick.
Incendio!
Stupid one! Ringo! Come on! Stupid one!
Accio! Incendio! Leviosa! Protego!
Stupid one! Leviosa! Stupid one!
Accio! Incendio!
Is that all you've got? Stupid one! Leviosa! Stupid one!
Incendio!
There we go. That was... Man, that was fast. If that's a example of what kind of combat we got coming, then... Oh boy, we got some fights ahead of us.
I'm just pleased to have done as well as I did.
And we're pleased to have such a gracious champion. Now, to the victor goes the prize! And so it is my great honor to present you with this simple yet elegant token of supreme dueling accomplishment.
Thank you. It's been an honor.
You earned it. You are a duelist to be reckoned with. Now that we've definitively crowned the tournament winner, I suppose I should get back to my schoolwork. Wonder how my herbology plants are doing. I haven't tended them in ages.
Good stuff. Alright, so what is the next thing we need to be chasing down? I think the next thing I want to do is get myself over to the Defense Against Dark Arts class and pick up that Expelliarmus. Thinking about it, it probably would have been good to get that before we came over here, but meh. We did what we did. We still got it. Love it.
Must we go back to practicing our scales?
If it's not super obvious from the types of things that tend to grasp at my heart and take me out of the moment, I have a penchant for music, quite a bit. I was a music major in college, specifically saxophone and voice, and boy do I love when music is done well in games. Alright, let's get ourselves a waypoint.
Accio! Levioso! Incendio!
Nope, still not it. Excuse you? Actually, you're kinda right. I really shouldn't be casting Incendio at the magic paper.
Do you find yourself taking certain ways to cast people?
Oh. Well, that was just pleasant.
I hope you were able to take care of everything I had asked you to do.
Yes, miss.
Professor, I completed all of your most recent assignments.
Well done. Then you're ready to learn Expelliarmus. Pay close attention. The disarming charm may often be all you need to defeat the most powerful dark witches and wizards you might encounter. Spellcasting requires a focused mind and a steady wand. Good work. The dummy is here if you wish to stay and practice.
Heck yeah, super fun spell. Iconic. Let's,
Expelliarmus!
yeah, got him.
Stick, but keep practicing. Expelliarmus may save your life one day.
Professor, do you have a moment?
I do. What is it?
I wondered, did you attend Hogwarts?
I did. I am a proud member of Ravenclaw House. Why do you ask?
I was curious as to how Hogwarts has changed over the years.
I see. Well, the castle itself, as I'm sure you have surmised, is full of surprises. I dare say more than the staircases change around here. As for the students, well, they seem to get more capable every year. Although, we got up to just as much mischief in my day as you seem to now. I used to look the other way at all sorts of roguery when I was head girl. I can tell you, however, that I did once admonish a certain Phineas Nigellus Black for enjoying a sugar quill during a lecture.
I hadn't realized that you and Professor Black were, students here together.
Appearances can be deceiving. You see, I was once wounded by time itself.
Time itself? I never would have imagined such a thing.
Ah, well, it was the risk I took with my prior position. You may or may not have heard that I was an unspeakable at the Ministry for years.
An unspeakable? What does...
As you might suspect, I cannot speak about what we did. Suffice it to say, the job was not without its hazards. Now, I hope I've satisfied your curiosity for the moment.
You have. Thank you for speaking with me, Professor.
Keep up with your wand work. One must always be prepared for mischief, both inside and outside of the castle.
That's interesting. So she's the same age as Professor Black, but she got hit by a time spell. Let's, yeah, come here. Oops. I really like the characters in this game. Everybody's really interesting. A lot of really good teachers, a lot of very well animated characters. Everyone's endearing. There's nobody that you just hate. Or at least so far there's nobody that I just hate. I know some people out there, they enjoy the hate. And you know what? If you enjoy the hate, as long as you're doing the hate by yourself and not making other people feel the hate, you know, go ahead. Hate away. Eat that haterade. But, I don't really hate anything in this game. This has been really fun.
I heard.
Alright, Herbs class.
Good morning, Professor Garlic.
How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here, you'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Aw, isn't she just a ray of sunshine?
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root.
Ah, of course.
Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Okay, yeah, you know, thanks for that. Really appreciate it.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone! Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
Okay, I found someone I don't like.
I wonder if hippogriffs... I do wonder about Professor Fig. He's hardly ever in his classroom. Most strange.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful! A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement.
Pardon me, Professor. What am I supposed to do with the Dittany seeds?
Your part in all this floral alchemy is simple. Take the seeds to your potting table, plant them, and then wait for harvest time.
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. As you
Ah,
should know
okay.
from Professor Sharp's class.
I thought that was going to be a little bit harder, but not complaining.
Your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Good deal. Alright, so we're going...
Hello. Saw
Hello.
you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
Okay, so this guy's actually with us.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
Revelio.
Look at that. That'll give them anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year.
Look at the little guy go. Oh, I like that guy. Look at him.
Honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but, well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Alright, and as we go back, we're going to just kind of look for anything we can pick up. It's nice that there's just plants and herbs and stuff to harvest as you go through this. Especially knowing that some of these are going to turn into like Wiggenweld and healing potions, because I got a feeling we're going to need a couple more Wiggenwelds before this is all said and done.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragon hide gloves. I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
Mr. Clopton. Alright, let's wrap up.
That you can...
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damn thing.
It's a
I should think Professor Garlick would be more careful with her mandrakes.
There you are. The cross wands duelist to beat. Have you finished your herbology yet?
Alright, good deal. I'm just kind of aimlessly wandering right now. I should probably figure out what that new quest is and take care of that. Okay, yeah, let's go learn how to brew.
Shouldn't there be auras or someone from the Ministry guarding
Revelio.
school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
Poor things if he does.
I bet he knows more than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous. I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippins, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about it more.
I was impressed that you were able to answer Professor Sharp's question about the Wiggenweld potion.
Oh, you're the new student. I've heard much about you. Thank you. I'm Amit, by the way. Pleasure, truly. And I've never seen anyone brew such a flawless Wiggenweld potion on their first try. Well done.
I'm glad I was able to get it right the first time.
You must simply have a knack for potion making. Some students seem so confounded by potion recipes, it's as if they're written in gobbledygook. A fascinating language, by the way. Neither here nor there, really, but I am a self-taught speaker. Merlin's beard, good conversation is the enemy of free time. I must return my book, Gateway to the Far Stars, before my next class. Speaking of stars, we'll be in astronomy together. You'll love it. Professor Shaw is firm, but quite clever. See you soon, no doubt.
Fine job brewing your first Wiggenweld potion. But there are many potions yet to learn. This is going to be a bit...
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Remember,
Revelio.
your potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you! This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Ah, okay. So maybe if I go to, if I go behind Borgin and Burke's at night, maybe there'll be something happening there. Some sort of quest hook or, event.
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and... That's odd. What's happening?
Oh no.
Wait, it's not supposed to... Ah!
Yeah, we're gonna get in trouble.
Dragon Dog! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be point from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
He said to nobody in particular, not looking directly at me or anything.
Potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
Yep.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all.
Okay, well, that was actually pretty good. Professor Sharp's Auror Badge. Aurors comprise the Ministry's magical law enforcement and protect the wizarding world from all sorts of threats, particularly those posed by dark magic. This Auror Badge belongs to Professor Sharp. Heck yeah. So he can probably throw down too. I feel like all of them can. All of our teachers.
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Oh no, dude, that's on me.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
Fun times.
Revelio.
Alright. I don't believe there's anything else left to do outside of go and meeting Natsai. Yeah, so let's get on that. Oh, this is gonna be a run, isn't it? Okay, well, maybe we can get as close as we can to the front gate of Hogwarts, and then that'll run us out. Although, admittedly, I really don't know which one of these that would be. Maybe I'll just go to the Great Central Hall and just take that and see if that gets us out. Really, I just gotta get somewhere and follow the line. Oh hey, it's one of you. How do you work? So I can't just open you. Is it because I was stealthed? Do I have to walk away and he's looking at me to side eye like, nah, dude. If I sneak up to you, does that do it? Yeah. Oh, look at him. Yeah. 500 gold. Not too shabby. Alright, we're just gonna follow this line for a bit and take it until it gets us where we want to be.
If I'm honest, I wish I had something to boast about.
Revelio. This looks intriguing.
All right. I'm glad we get the fast travels along the way, because some of these runs, maybe it'll be easier when we get flying.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried about you.
I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Serona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili-land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair. And you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
All right, so we have a new, well, I guess not a new, but we have a firm recruit to the cause. Are you okay? Yeah, let's, well, there's also chests and quests, and this is an area. Let's look around a bit.
I never thought Ranrock's loyalists would go this far.
Pardon me, is everything all right?
Hardly. I've just lost my business and almost my life. You'd best look elsewhere for wares. I've nothing to sell now. I never thought it'd come to this. Be on your guard. Ranrock and his loyalists will spare no one.
They attacked you.
Oh, Ranrock has no patience for goblins who won't join him. While I too would like to see goblin kind treated by wizards as equals, bloodshed is not the answer. When I said as much, they turned on me, struck me till I nearly passed out. Took my carts, my belongings, even that which is most precious to me, my paintings.
Has Ranrock's lot ever attacked you like this before?
They've been taunting and threatening me for a while now, but they've always believed that violence is the only way to get what they want. Things have taken a much darker turn of late. Ranrock is getting more powerful, and his loyalists know it. They feel untouchable. Ranrock assumed that all goblins would agree to follow him, but he was wrong. Many of us would like a diplomatic end to the discord with wizard kind.
You mentioned that your paintings were taken. Are you a painter?
I am. It's my calling, though most would think it an unusual path for a goblin. Most of my family work in metal, or associated with Gringotts. I'd wager my finest brush that Ranrock's lot have no appreciation for any of my work, and it'll be tossed aside for kindling. Without my carts and my livelihood, who knows when I'll be able to paint again.
I'm sorry this happened to you. I shall certainly keep an eye out for your carts.
That is very kind of you, but I think they took them to their camp southwest of here, just past some ruins. Too dangerous to try and retrieve them. I did enchant the carts to return to me if I ever lost them, however. Slim though the chances may be, I'm holding out hope that some of what was taken is returned to me. It was nice meeting you. I wish it had been under better circumstances.
All right, let's take a look. Does this have like a level or something attached to it? Okay, yeah, so that's level 4, that's level 2. I can probably go do that, although I think I want to see what this commotion is while it's still fresh commotion.
After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I should.
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be
Enough out of you. Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Oh, fight time, let's go.
Levioso! Accio! Right now!
Expelliarmus!
Oh,
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Interesting. Okay. Well, this is why we have Expelliarmus.
You'll take this student off of my dead body!
Come on! No.
Accio!
Knew you would still hang on. You will pay for your...
Going after a child! What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya?
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff, brilliant potioneer, has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet.
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
I mean, if they're pyres, then I guess what you do with pyres is you light them.
The flames make the pyre sink.
Is it just these three? Hey.
Yes, how beautiful! What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Now look at this guy. He's pretty cool looking.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require Mallowsweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed, I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Oh, that's pretty cool. That's also a, that feels like a tribute to Merlin from Sword in the Stone when he unpacks all of his stuff from that one trunk. It's kind of funny.
Greetings, young Slytherin. Scrope knows about the old book you found for Professor Fig. Scrope can help you. And you can help Scrope. Get to the courtyard past the pendulum. If you don't know it, you'll see it easy enough. And don't tell anyone what you're up to. Especially Professor Black.
Alright, well, I guess help can come from anywhere. And our next breadcrumb is from a house goblin named Scrope. Let's hope he's a cool little guy. But for now, who are you?
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
Diving into the lake sounds like an adventure. Tell me more.
Splendid. Precisely the response I'd hoped for.
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool. Essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
So I don't need like a spell or anything here. I can just swim. Because that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think I can just swim. Although I wonder if it's like, I might need a spell when I get to the middle of the lake here.
This must be where the Pinch Smedley family astrolabe is.
Okay, so this is just nodes. That's fine. We don't need spells for nodes. They're a little difficult to see from a distance, especially with this lighting in time of day. But fortunately, those area of interest dots on the UI are popping up from a pretty good distance. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's make our way back.
I should let Grace know that I found her family astrolabe.
Find the dive too terribly difficult.
Hello, Grace. I followed your bearings on a dive in the Black Lake.
Oh, how incredible! Did you find the astrolabe?
I did. I hope it makes your father happy.
It will. I can't wait to see his face. Thank you so much for doing this for me, and for my family. You do well to keep an eye out for more spots to dive. A diver of your caliber is certain to find all sorts of things down there. Thank you again. And I do hope you keep diving. You certainly have a knack for finding treasure.
That was fun. That was a nice little introduction into, hey buddy, the water's not that dangerous, go hang out and explore. I like that.
If you're here for my wares, still don't have my carts.
Revelio. After what Ranrock did to that goblin banker at Gringotts, I shouldn't be surprised at what happened to Arn.
Alright, it looks like a lot of this stuff is like indoors and inside people's houses, so maybe we'll come back to that later, but for now we'll leave that go. This is only level 2, right? Yeah, so let's go ahead and take care of this, and I think that after we take care of this, we are going to call this an episode before we go talk to Scropes. Although this is deep dark forest stuff here right now. I wonder if we're gonna fight. You can just hear footsteps in the distance and things moving. Very ominous. It's like when you're playing the forest and there's dudes just out in the woods moving around and you're not sure where they are, but you know they're out there. Oh, it makes you feel things. It makes you feel that little spine tinkle. It's fun times. What is this? One in doubt. Ooh, alright. Herbology Black Scale. The Herbology Black is a large dragon that can grow to over 9 meters in length. A large, rough scale, originally belonging to one of these beasts, is one of the prized possessions that Archie Bickle keeps in his hideout. I'm not quite sure who Archie Bickle is, but if we get to his hideout, I want a dragon scale. It seems combo finishers get stackers off, so as long as you can get something into a combo, it seems if it's not like a super monster, you can keep it stunned indefinitely. So I guess using ranged against like packs of 2 will be very advantageous for us on that, because you can just stun one with a spell and then tap the other one down.
Past the ruins. I'm on the right track.
Accio. Incendio.
I'm gonna have to work on the range for Incendio. I miss a lot of that.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Oh, this is probably just a, yeah. Boop. Let's get it. feel like I'm missing something super simple here. There's, were there 8 or 9 that I just did? Thank you, sheep. That's helpful.
Revelio.
Revelio gives us nothing, not even a sound. I'm just gonna try and walk the perimeter here. Keep an eye out for, anything highlighted. Although I don't know that I'll be able to do the target trick where you just spam target until your camera catches it. Is it? Yep, there you are. Good times. I think Merlin himself would be proud as a little presumptuous of a statement, but hey bud, you do you.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Accio. Levioso. Encampment. This must be it.
Alright, let's do this pack, and then we'll do the quest.
Protego.
That was a number of dogs more than I was expecting. I saw 3. I did not think there would be, what was that, 8? Jeepers. Out of nowhere, too. Although we only needed 1 potion for that, and I'm not even sure we had to pop that. I just wanted it for safety, so we're not too worse for wear. The combat regenerating out of combat, or the health regenerating out of combat, is a very forgiving and welcome mechanic here.
Revelio.
Good deal. Alright. There's nothing else here. Let's make our way on over to the quest area.
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Okay, so do we do like a sneak in, or do we just start throwing stuff at people? Because I'm not too opposed. I mean, this is a level 2 quest, right? I'm not opposed to just going in here loud if we get caught and trying to fight it all. But we'll see how it goes.
Patrolling this area is a
I
waste
do not
of
want to
my
use my
time.
ancient magic this early.
Won't get away with that.
just go back into stealth?
Can't handle a little altercation.
Seems so. Okay, so we can do a little bit of like picking them. Oh, there the stuff goes. Good stuff. All right.
Hello?
Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, that was just to get him out of the way.
How many of you are there?
You will rather up an intruder!
Could it be a Merlin trial?
Oh, yo, that guy grew up. Jeepers. Oh no. Okay, get out.
How can you do that? I won't rest.
Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
There we go. That wasn't too bad. Ow. Wow. Ow.
Easily diverted.
Leviosa!
You can't stop us.
Oh, jeepers. He's faster than my spells.
Didn't have to end this way.
Oh, wow. That was very sudden. I was not ready for that. Let's just, where does that end us up?
Looks as if there's more than one way to enter.
Okay, so we're still right here. How much of the lads have been taken out?
How many of you are there?
Yeah, that is the question I'm trying to answer myself right now. That guy was very fast. He was faster than my I couldn't combo him through a Levioso. He like countered out of it. I wasn't ready for that. Now I am.
You won't stop me.
Leviosa! Expelliarmus!
Kill spells glance off of me. Not quite. Pity.
Okay.
Not quite.
Protego! Leviosa!
A miss! Oh, that was meant for me.
I wonder if I can just Expelliarmus him. Yeah, there goes his stuff. Way easier. Okay, there's the trick. Alright, so guys with really fast assassin moves just disarm.
Oh.
I think this guy's the last one left. Although I'm going to stay sneaky just in case.
That was quite something. Now, to free Arn's carts.
Yeah, to get those carts. Didn't we see the carts walk out? I could have swore we saw 2 carts leave when we got here. Unless there's different carts we're looking for. I don't know what that is, if I move it or break it or what, but let's do this. I don't know what spell that is.
Leviosa!
Revelio.
What is that mound out there? The toadstools I understand, but there's like balls or something too. Okay, so that's just the
Accio.
where the mounds go.
Revelio.
Maybe just try some stuff. I didn't think that would do it. That one I thought might have a better chance, but nope. It's not going to be Lumos. I'm not too concerned about getting in there for a war cap. Oh, here's the carts. Okay. I probably have to open this gate. Oh, there's... What are you? Can I pick you up? Can I use you?
Quite an enchantment. The carts are returning to Arn.
Yeah, there we go.
Leviosa. Revelio.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see it. Yeah. The balls naturally make that pile. And that's the shape they need to be in to, go in here. Is this it? Yeah, that's it. Okay. So now he's going to find the other mounds and the other sets of balls.
Revelio.
And fortunately, they are highlighted. Alright, let's wrap this one up.
Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Revelio. Levioso. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Accio.
Riding the spin.
What's that?
Heck yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, let's make our way back. Also, let's not waste too much time running. Let's fast travel there. Yeah, it's just this and then Scropes, which we'll do Scropes next episode. We're gonna wrap this up once we get back to the, once we get this turned in and back to home.
On another adventure, are we?
On, I have good news. Your carts are on their way back.
I don't know what to say. Any hope I have of getting my belongings back was quickly fading. Ramrock's lot called me a fool for believing in the good in wizard kind. Thank you for proving them wrong.
I managed to free your carts fairly easily.
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. Oh, I can't wait to have my things back, especially my paints. You know, you've inspired me. I've been dealing with witches and wizards for years, and we've always got along just fine. Perhaps my next piece will be a tribute to all that is good between us.
What a nice idea, On. I wish you luck with it.
Oh, I can't wait to get started. Thank you again for all you've done. All the best to you. Once my carts arrive, I'd be happy to show you my wares.
Good deal. So we'll just, we'll keep an eye out for that guy. We'll come back here at some point later, see if he has anything for us. Could be fun. But for now, let's get back to Slytherin. We haven't been there in too long. Good times. Alright. We are going to go ahead and call this an episode here. I'm going to make my way back to my room and then just chill down. This has been a fun episode. We've really gotten a lot of the side quests out of the way. We've learned a little bit about statues and some of the other persistent discoveries that exist within the castle with those mirrors and such. We don't have any more mail. That's okay. And we're just, you know, we're getting better as we go. Every single fight feels a lot smoother, and I'm starting to get that muscle memory. Also, it's good to know that there's enemies out there that really are going to make us think. That assassin was pretty neat, so, this is looking good. Next time we're going to go talk to Scopes. We're going to figure out what we need to do next to help Professor Fig. And hopefully we're going to make some more headway and learn some more spells. Make ourselves a bit better of a wizard. But for now, we're going to call this an episode, so I just want to say, you know, if you're still here hanging out, thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. And until next time, be good to each other, y'all.